All right, guys, we got our running clock Saturdays. Today's pretty straightforward, just two parts. The first one is going to be 15 minutes to build to a max clean and jerk. So there's a couple options here depending on your strengths and your comfort level. So clean and jerk from the floor to overhead. Okay, so I just did a squat clean plus split jerk. You technically, it's okay if you want to do a power clean. All right, and you can also do a push jerk. Okay, so those are your options depending. Again, some people can power more than they can squat. Main thing is just a max effort. You have 15 minutes to build up and find that one rep for today. Approach that however you'd like. Okay, main thing here on the clean, same as we talked about the snatch earlier this week. Really focus on keeping the chest up from the beginning. In the snatch, we feel the bar make contact at that crease of the hip. But for the clean, since our hands are narrower, we want to feel the bar make contact at the upper thigh around your pocket. So it's important that you feel that big contact as you explode off the hip. So that's an important thing. So for new athletes, we always say, if you're just learning, start with a deadlift, set yourself here, and try to learn how to get that power off your hips. Overhead, again, the push jerk or split jerk, that's personal preference. There's really, one is not better than the other. The split jerk is generally a little nicer if you have tight shoulders, gives you a wider base to receive the bar, but it is a bit more complex with the footwork. So new athletes, feel free to just push press if you can, or kind of like an in-between little, keep it simple, but just focus on driving from the legs to get that bar overhead. So after that, you're gonna have 5 minutes to rest and reset for part two, which will be, we'll start off with an 800-meter run. When you get back, you're gonna do 12 rounds of 4 strict handstand push-ups, 8 chest to bar pull-ups, and 12 air squats. All right, so strict handstand push-ups. We can do, the easiest one is the seated dumbbell press per round, so this should be challenging with some of the first couple rounds, because you do have 12 rounds to do. Then we have the Pike position, strict handstand push-up. So start chin tucked, that kind of down dog position. Head forward, tap the top of your head, and drive back to that start position. Okay? If that feels good, you can go feet or knees on something elevated. Okay? And then you can go to the regular full strict handstand push-up. Okay? But again, no matter what option you choose, you should be able to do 4 in a row for a few rounds on this, okay? From there, we're going to 8 chest to bar pull-ups. I like for you to pick a version where you can actually touch your chest to the bar versus just going down to regular pull-ups. So that might mean using a band if you don't normally, but learning to get that extra little bit of distance is surprisingly challenging, and a strength to build up. Helps us with our bar muscle ups and other chest to bar pull-up workouts, right? So you can use a band if you want. You can also do jumping chest to bar. If you've never tried this, it's a great way to learn that extra pull. You just jump down and up. So I drop down, bend my knees, jump, and touch my chest. So that's an option as well. The last thing is just 12 air squats. Main thing is just get good standards. So you want a good deep squat and stand up all the way at the top. A lot of times people, when they do these, they never open their hips. So it's not just straightening your legs, but you actually have to stand up and fully extend your hips as well. Okay, so get good depth, stand up all the way every single rep. That's it for today, guys. See you tomorrow.